Hello everyone, it's Allie from Titan and welcome back to our channel. I am here with our second and final personal break tonight, but don't worry, it is a full booster box of Jumpstart, so it won't be a quick one. But yes, we do have a full Jumpstart box here for Robert B. from Virginia, so thank you so much, Robert. Let me open this on up for you. Hope to find you some awesome Magic cards to add to your collection. Now, since we aren't certain if Robert is just looking for singles or to actually be able to replay the Jumpstart game, we'll be keeping each theme in its own pile. That way, if Robert so chooses, he can either go through, pull out the cards he needs for his EDH deck or whatever, or actually be able to replay the game with friends by keeping them in their own little stacks. So I'll try my best to keep count of what we've pulled throughout the box and do a recap at the end that way, but I won't be showing off the cards like I do normally in traditional recap, showing off like rares, mythics, things like that. I'll just have to be like, all right, we did see this, this, and this, and this here. Now, one thing I'm really hopeful to find, it has been some time since I've opened up Jumpstart. Now, I have opened up a lot on the channel, but I have never pulled an Allosaurus Shepherd. I've had some other crazy boxes. I actually remember opening one during a live stream that had 2 Bruvaks in the box. I pulled a couple boxes that have had 1 to 2 Emil the Blessed in them, which is also a really nice rare. Or mythic, not certain on that one, but really nice unicorn card out of here, but I've never pulled Allosaurus Shepherd, so that would be a great find, and if my memory serves me correct, I believe that is still the most expensive card out of Jumpstart. So without further ado, let's go on ahead and see if we can find that Shepherd by snapping us into the corner. Of course, I would love to pull Tiny Bones, because that is probably one of my most favorite Magic arts ever. He is so cute, but also other good finds, like I mentioned, Bruvak, Emil. I mean, Shieldred's actually going up there. I think that one's about 16 right now. You have, I think, like Entomb or something like that. There's a black rare that's pretty expensive as well. Did get reprinted, I think, in Double Masters or so, but did go back up. But I'm very excited to see what we'll find here. It has been some time since I've even touched the box of Jumpstart. Like, I was like, oh, yeah, we had Jumpstart on the website. Honestly, when I saw the order go through on Sunday, I was like, yeah, we have that somewhere. Been quite some time. But anyways, each pack here, I know a lot of people are like, with the double wrapping, but that is because Jumpstart is intended to be played as a game. You grab 2 random decks, you mix them together, and you play against your opponent. Each one has 2 different themes, and they are sealed, so you don't know which cards are in there. You have an idea of what theme it is, but multiple themes have different variations you can get, like different rares, different mythics, different uncommons even sometimes. So that's why they're sealed. You can't cheat and see what's in there before you decide to unwrap them and mash them together to play. So they are double sealed, as you guys will see, which is a bit wasteful, but it's that way because it's a game. I know people have asked me before, especially during live streams, like, why is it sealed inside? Like, why is the pack inside a pack? That is the reason. Perhaps this is your first time watching Jumpstart and you weren't aware. But we have the theme here, Spellcasting, Charmbreaker Devils, and a Runaway Dualcaster Mage are our first rares here. So this is what a sample spellcasting deck would look like, and then the first land out of each stack, I mean, unless sometimes they're mixed up, I think very rarely we've seen not the Jumpstart lands on top, but it does have the little Jumpstart set symbol, and the rest are just random lands, except for, I think, like the Chandra, the Teferi, I think Garruk and Liliana as well, Basri Ket. The M21 cards, they have those showcase lands from the M21 set. They don't have a special Jumpstart land, unfortunately. The Jumpstart lands, especially the Phyrexian one, can be quite expensive. Archaeology. I remember upon release, the Phyrexian land was about $20. Now, I don't believe it's that high anymore, but you know what? Still really cool. Does have Phyrexian Obliterator on the front, just chilling, and it's in Phyrexian language. You know, just like that new Vorinclex from Kaldheim. Now, this is a really cool land as well. Island, Archaeology. But I don't remember precisely how many different themes there are. But there are a lot of different ones here. The Dog Plains as well is super cute. I'm not a dog person myself, but I will admit they are very cute. Pack Leader. These are only rare here. And like I said, not always are you chasing the rare. Sometimes you're chasing a little doggo in a field. Super cute. So there's multiple sources of value in Jumpstart packs. Sometimes you hit better than other times, but especially when you buy a box, there's more variety of themes. Some themes are more sought after than others. But I'm very hopeful we can find our first ever Allosaurus Shepherd, which I do think I've been calling Allosaurus Rider. Like, actually, I had messed up, and I was like, I'm not going to restart, and then I messed up a second time, and I restarted. Let's see. I know sometimes the lightnings can have lightning bolt in them. Doesn't look like we found a bolt here, but that is a super cool mountain. That's why sometimes there's a bit of variety in more so than just the actual rares of the pack. Which is why they are double sealed. Doctor. But I'll be putting like themes. Now in booster boxes, I think the most we've had, Rock's Faithmender here, most we've had of repeat-wise, I think it's up to 4. Most of the time you're seeing a couple that have 2 and maybe 1 or so that has 3 repeats within a box. But we'll see here what we find, like I said. Hoping to find our first ever Allosaurus Shepherd. Bossman has just randomly grabbed packs out of the shop. Ooh, I wonder if we'll find an Oracle of Moldiah here. Which is also a very nice rare in the set. Just a rare, but very, very uncommon to pull. Ristic Study as well is pretty nice. Muxus you could find out of the Goblin pack. But Bossman is just like randomly, because Bossman has this thing, he's better about it now since we don't have as much product for sports, but he'll still do it with Magic. Just be bored, walk by, just shove his hand into a box, grab a pack, and open it. I think he's gotten about 3 Allosaurus Shepherds this way. I have pulled none. I guess I'm just unlucky that way. And we do have an Oracle, though, so you know what? Even if I'm not pulling the Shepherds. Oracle Moldiah pack fresh, near mint. Otherwise, I know also, now the cards are coming back to me. It's all coming back to me now. You can also get Craterhoof Behemoth. Which you can also get Craterhoof Davison Restored, which we used to have available for sale. And then they went GME to the moon. And Bossman decided he wants to keep them in the closet for a little bit. See what happens. So we actually do have more Avacyn, which is why I haven't deleted it off the website. Hey, we have a second spellcasting here. But they're not for sale at the moment, just like this box of sealed Weatherlight behind me. If you guys have not seen our Weatherlight box, it's awesome. I keep posing with it on Instagram, I feel like too much. I feel bad about touching it, but like, it's survived this long. Like, me holding it in the picture is not really going to do anything. We already had our first duplicate here, spellcasting. Spooky! Spooky spook. I originally thought Spooky is where Tiny Bones is from because he's cute and spooky. Hey, Black Market, nice. But not Spooky. Tiny Bones, I believe, is actually in the discard. Because I think he discards stuff. Very cool swamp, though. Graveyard Swamp. I've been having a good day, though, hey, look at our Spooky back-to-back Spooksmans. I've actually been having a good day. I mean, just because we had a very odd live stream this past weekend, Harvester of Souls. See, it's different. We have Black Market there, which I think is the better pull. This past weekend's live stream had a lot of shorter boxes in it. So actually, it still had good volume, 21 breaks, so not like a super large amount, but still 7 hours worth, a little over 7 hours worth of content there, if you guys were interested in checking it out. That does have timestamps, courtesy of Stephen O. Stephen is now my timestamp person, which I greatly appreciate it. Just decided he was going to do it for me. Also, he's figured out the way to make it, so hey, tree hugging. I don't remember what you can get out of tree hugging. Is this where you can get Craterhoof? Or is this the Naeth? No, neither here. Although I still might not be wrong, just might not have been in this pack. Naeth of the Dire Hunt is also very nice rare. Look at them trees. Look at them Lord of the Ring trees. But Steven so courteously does it for me now, which actually is greatly appreciated. I don't know why it would always used to take me so long to do timestamps. Not like actually lengthwise. I mean, I wouldn't do them till I come in on Monday because I, attempt to rest on Sundays. I still think about work stuff, but sometimes you just got to be like, all right, not looking at YouTube. I mean, I'll look at like subscriptions and likes and dislikes, but I'm not answering comments, I'm not doing anything like that. So then by the time I come in on Monday, I feel like it'd take like upwards of half an hour to actually finish out the timestamps. Because I was always like super like particular. I want it to be like super like inclusive from the beginning when I start talking about it to the end, and it would just like take way too long. And now that Steven does it, I'm very, very appreciative. We have Smashing. So that actually helps a lot. But also we had a lot of boxes that maybe were quite expensive but didn't have too many cards on it, like Tali the Primal Storm. But like the Certified Basketball, Donruss Football as well, Donruss Optic Football. Those are actually very easy to pack up. And I actually, for the first time in most likely months, I haven't been able to do mail this quickly and get through all the packages since I was in the makeshift office in the actual when we were still actually streaming and whatnot in the shop. I was done with mail by like 7 o'clock. It was ridiculous. I got here at 1:30, and that includes TCG Player Mail, which I don't do most of the regular envelopes anymore. My My assistant Billy does it. But I still handwrite all the thank you for shopping with us and draw the whoopers and whatnot on the 25 and over orders. And I'll pull those two before he comes in, just so they're not mixed in with his pile, so it's less confusing. We have a Legion, Glorious Anthem, and all the eBay mail. So I was like, man, I killed it on mail today. Little planes there. And then somehow I didn't start filming till later. I mean, Boss Man was here today too. It was cool. We were hanging out. We were complaining about stuff. Helping Boss Man clean up his office. Found Boss Man found 92 X-Men Fleer and 92 Marvel Masterpiece sets in his box in his office. Like, bro, we're rolling in it. Boss Man found a sealed Opus 4 pre-release kit for Final Fantasy. Like, Boss Man was just finding stuff. We're like, whoa, this is cool. We have wizards. So, Boss Man was finding good stuff. Tolerant Sky Summoner. And it was good, so I was hanging out with Boss Man. Of course, I bring my makeup with me instead of doing it early. Because I don't like coming in and recording when there's people here. So now I actually just bring I have a Publix, one of those reusable bags filled with all whatever junk I might need for the day, different palettes and whatnot. Hold on, I'm adjusting the trash can. It has an air bubble in it. I hate when that happens. So it makes it look like the trash can's almost full, but it's like a quarter full. It's just the air is like... So then I didn't actually get ready till after 7 or 7:30 or so, I think might have been when I did the mail. But I was very impressed with myself. I got it done very quickly. So anyone who had a live personal break this weekend, elves? Is this it? Is this where we find Le Shepherd? Dino Man, are you in here? Oh, we found one! Our first ever Allosaurus Shepherd. Yes! Congrats, Robert. And my energy is on a good level today. I'm making good content. I hope y'all are enjoying it. You know what? Back-to-back awesomeness here. Went from pulling, like I said I would, the Japanese foil Ghidorah. Just still $150, by the way. And we have our first Allosaurus Shepherd. Yes! Yes! It's the green eyeshadow. It's funny, I went for no reason. I'm like, I'm gonna just dress up Attack on Titan today. Why not? Honestly, never seen it. I remember when it first came out, it was super popular. I wanted to be one of the cool kids, and I liked the jacket and stuff, whatever. So I have this shirt with, obviously, I'm looking in the wrong side. This, and then it has on the back, the Scout Regiment or whatever. And I actually have a jacket, too. Yellow, whatever. If we get to this video to 200 likes by... at some point, but I'm checking it. So within, the next week or so, if we get this video to 200 likes, I will finish buying some stuff on Etsy to make a Mikasa cosplay. Whatever, why not? It is the gift of the Allosaurus Shepherd, but you guys gotta put in the work. So if you're enjoying this Jumpstart opening, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button for Mikasa cosplay. It'd be very easy to buy just on Etsy. I know people make, straps and whatnot. And then I gotta buy a nice... white button-down shirt and a red scarf. Boom. Good. Good to go. Easy. Easy. Dogs. Dogecoin pack? Are you gonna find an actual IRL Dogecoin in here? Nope. We have Pack Leader again. Hey, we're doing good, though. We got Oracle and Moldiah. We got Allosaurus Shepherd. We had a Black Market. See, I'm already forgetting some of the stuff we pulled. To be fair, though, we didn't get a lightning bolt out of the lightning one. So, I mean, Oracle, Moldiah, and Allosaurus Shepherd are really the only things I need primarily to remember. Yes, Black Market's cool. Last time I checked, it was $3. I know it's went up, though. That is when it got reprinted for the mystery booster. It got down to $3, $2.99. I remember we were selling them all day, every day for. So I'm sure it went up by now. It's been a while. We have our third spell casting, but you know what? We have Allosaurus Shepherd, dude. We're good. Double vision. So I'm very pleased with myself here, Robert. I hope you were very happy with me as well. On fire today. Still have one video to film. This is it. Why we have spooky number 3 as well. 3 spooks, 3 spells. Can we get 3 elves, man? Is that too much? I think that's a little... Hey, another Black Market, though. Very nice. I actually do have a video as well to film for my personal channel. That one should be fun, too. I got in... I don't know how many of you guys actually pay attention over there, but there is, for the Star Wars Autograph Universe, there is a send-in signing for David Oyelowo, who's the voice of Agent Callus for Star Wars Rebels. That's a top tier dude right there. But one of my pieces, hey, look at that. We got unicorns. You know, give me that Emil the Blessed. More like Allie the Blessed. Fire Hands. Boom. There you go. Okay, so it is a mythic. I wasn't certain. And Blessed Sanctuary is also a nice card. But one of... supposed to be one of 3. Might end up just unfortunately being one of 2. Because I'm still waiting on the 3rd piece. Waiting on confirmation from my artist friend if he can fit it in. The deadline for everything to arrive for the send-in is March 5th, excuse me, a Friday. So next Friday. But my art friend lives in north of Orlando, and the send-in is somewhere in Florida. And I actually talked to them. I was like, yo, can I just drop it off in person? They said, most likely we'll work with you. Let us know as it gets closer. So, hey, Carlos, you got a little bit of extra time. If you think you can squeeze me in, please squeeze me in. Anyways, but I have one of the pieces arrived in the mail. The second one that for sure is coming in the mail, I actually cannot show you guys that one until a later date. That one is a super sneaky hush hush, don't worry about it. But we have our second Doctor here. But I am going to be unboxing that, showing it. The package looks okay, but you know, of course, checking it out. And I'll be asking for your guys' suggestion on where I should have it signed and in what color. Also, I'll be asking you guys if you think I should splurge extra for my thought. I just thought of it today. I wasn't going to have a quote on it. I was like, what if I get a little quote on it? That might be cool. So I'll give my suggestions for that. That video goes live Tuesday the 23rd at 12:45 p.m. on my personal channel. Link in the description. Allie's Treasure Trove. We have a Vampires deck. This is, I think, our first Vampires. Oh man, we have 2 Black Markets, Emil the Blessed, Oracle of Moldiah, and our first ever Allosaurus Shepherd. I am living, you guys. Oh my god. You know it's a good box when I break out the voice. We are close to the end here. I think we have... Oh, it's actually just 3. I was going to say it looks like 6, but they're just extra chunk packs. Chunk like my pet Tegu Niv Mizzet, who I think is coming up on her 5th. And then we have a +1 here. September, October, November, December, January, February. Yeah, coming up on her 5th month birthday. Actually, I think it actually, hey, Branching Evolution, very nice. And Champion of Lamholt. Just passed her 5th month birthday. I mean, we kind of approximate it based on like, oh, they're like, oh, she's about 2 months old when we picked her up in November. She is, now that she has her full-size enclosure, because it was hand-built 4x8. Big old box, 4x8. Because Tegus, female Tegus can grow 3.5 to 4 feet, full size. So she was getting a little. It wasn't quite too small yet, but it was like, all right, this 20 gallon we have her in, or 40 gallon or whatever it was. This is getting too small. 4 spell castings here. Well, not the greatest, but you know what? We have all the other boys here. I'm still hoping to pull out a spooky boy. Mr. Tiny Bones in the end, or Ristic Study, or Crater Hoof, or another Oracle of Moldiah, another Emil, another Allosaurus Shepherd, you know. It's good cards, you know, I'll accept duplicates of those. Another Branching Evolution as well, which is covered up by my face right now, but it's under the tree hugging. We have Doctor, okay. So we have 3 Doctors. It does seem like there are some that are certainly more common than others. Rock's Faith Mender. I feel like usually we're actually getting a lot of spell casting. Actually seems pretty normal. The spooky, not so much. I feel like we're usually getting a lot of Wizards, Legion, Doctor spell casting. And there's been, I think, where we've opened up 3 smashing as well. So it does seem like there are some that are a little bit more common, but not like... There's only one that you're gonna like get a bunch of. Like it varies. Like I said, it has been a while since we opened Jumpstart, so I could be a little off, but based on what I remember. But this has definitely been a very nice box. No cheating. Let me know what you guys think this last theme will be here. I am predicting Mill, because I want to see a Bruvac, because that's the only thing I'm good at playing is Mill. Is it because I'm bad at Magic? Maybe, but do I have fun? Yes. I am one of those people. It is Garruk. Okay. Alright, it's not ending off on the highest of notes here, but you know what? We get that cool green showcase land. Garruk Unleashed. Garruk's Harbinger. These cards are nice as well. I remember at one point they were selling for about $1 a piece. But we do have, like I said, that was a long time ago, though. Don't quote me on it, or quote me on it. Do whatever you want. This is public video. You guys can make an Allie Fails compilation video, and I couldn't really do anything about it. But there's our showcase for us. Like I said, the Planeswalker one's kind of cheap out. You don't have any, like, fancy Jumpstart lands. You just get those showcase lands from M21, which kind of sucks, but, you know. I mean, all the other land art, it's really nice on Wizards' part, so I guess you can overlook that part. But hey, this was quite the wild ride here. Very pleased to see our first ever Allosaurus Shepherd here on the channel. I've finally taken back the power from Boss Man to be able to pull Allosaurus Shepherds. Also had an Emil the Blessed. This one here, Branching Evolution, I know at one point was around $22. I know stuff has definitely changed, especially with Jumpstart becoming more and more available. I know it was very limited at one point, very hard to find. Now I think just about 50% of the time when I go to Target, I do see some. Still, people will clear out Jumpstart because you know what? You do need 4 packs to play. So if you're gonna, you can't just buy one. You got to buy several at a time. Which reminds me, I actually have 4 packs somewhere that I was gonna play with a friend. Same thing with a box of Unsanctioned, and that never happened. Who knows? Maybe I'll have some of those super wacky first print run, like, I think Joey T from chat was like, sent me pictures on Instagram where he had like a swamp printed over with like some goblin card, and he sold it for like $600 because in some different misprint groups for Magic, you can actually play the card. So if it's a misprint and it says Mountain Swamp, boom, you got yourself a free dual land. Like, you can actually play it, so they sell for a lot. But I know not everyone cares for misprints, but usually only really in Magic. Other trading card games, not so much. Like Pokemon cards, it's like, bro, why do you want to collect that damage card? But Magic misprints. But anyways, Oracle and Moldiah. You did get 2 black markets. I keep thinking there's like something in here, but there's not. Doggo Land. Pulled some really nice stuff here. Look at it. We're going to admire our Dino. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. By Randy Vargas. Alright, but that is it here for this box for Robert. Thank you so much, Robert, for letting me open this on up for you. I really hope you enjoyed the opening and love these new additions to your collection. Very nice pulls here, if I do say so myself. Very happy to pull the first ever Elves deck, first ever Allosaurus Shepherd. Nice meal as well. Oracle Moldiah is always nice. 2 black markets. Branching Evolution. You got a little bit of a green theme going on here with these guys. Hopefully, like I said, I was able to get you some cards you're looking for, some nice stuff to add to your collection, and that you enjoyed the video. Now, all of you guys out there watching, I hope you enjoyed the video as well. Don't forget, if we get to whatever I had said, I already forgot, so hopefully you guys didn't forget. If we get to whatever likes I said, did I say 200? I don't even know. Usually that's the arbitrary number I throw out. Within a time that I'm still checking to see if we actually reach this like goal, I will go ahead and finish off a Mikasa cosplay in celebration of the Dino Boy. Why not? I have half the stuff already. So if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button. Of course, if you have any comments for me, leave those down below. Am I the only person that struggled pulling Allosaurus Shepherd? Have you been like, Allie, I bought 4 packs and got 2, which would be very, very lucky on your part. But if so, let me know in the comments. And of course, if you're not yet part of the Titan Cards family, we'd love to have you with us. Make sure you go on ahead and hit that subscribe button. For now, I will try to export everything in 60 FPS, because apparently it shouldn't take longer. It still at the moment takes longer, but we have a new storage drive coming in, so hopefully they'll just... Oh no, I snapped myself. I know that was delayed, but I felt myself snap, and then I pressed the button. But yeah, super HD, high quality, Allie HD. Hit that subscribe button. Well, that is it for me here. Before I get on out of here, though, I do have to give a big shout out to all of our channel members. Thank you so much, you guys, for going above and beyond with your support. We really, truly do appreciate it. To have 5 Black Label fans, Andon, Bounty Hunter Breaks, Epicenter Gaming, Stephen Olivo, and Stephen Bly, which you guys might be like, Allie, you didn't say those right. I do go in alphabetical order. It goes PH and then V Stephen. The 2 Stevens. I'm not messing it up, I promise. You can check at the end of the screen, because I do show all channel member names at the end of each video, that I have them all correctly in alphabetical order. But also can't forget our 7 Gemmint fans, Anthony Basileo, Devon, Dusty Archuleta, Geriatric Geek, Jake Rhino C, Joe Howe, and Michael C. But thank you so much, you guys, for your above and beyond support, like I was saying. And of course, as always, all channel members do have their names shown on screen at the end of every video. That is it here for me tonight. I'll be back tomorrow, which if you watched that Japanese collector booster, which I did spoil earlier. We did, trust in the hands. Did pull that foil Japanese Ghidorah, like I said I would. If we hit 50 likes by tomorrow morning on that video, I'll show up to open tomorrow's Final Fantasy box in my Tifa cosplay. First time HD Tifa. So you might want to go check that one out as well. But that is it for me here tonight. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Take care, stay safe, and hope to catch you in the next video. Bye!